What's up, guys? Let's play Bastion. Alrighty, I'm just continuing my New Game Plus story. Just decided I'd do a little video, talk about some Bastion, how I feel. I just ran through it this morning, well, yesterday morning, really. And, yeah, December was coming up. I bought this game last year when it was on sale for 600 points. It's definitely worth the 600 points. Probably, I don't know about the 12. I just didn't know how long it was. And I'm definitely one of those silly people that base games off length, unfortunately. Sometimes it's not the case, but sometimes it is. Who cares? Alright, what weapons am I using? For those of you that don't know, New Game Plus, you start off with all your weapons, all your XP, all your levels, whatever. There's 10 levels in the game. I'm currently level 6, almost 7. And I got all the junk, which was not a problem. This is definitely a simple game where you don't miss any of the items or anything like that. These are the two weapons I currently like at the moment. Brusher's Pike and the Army Carbine. That's got to change. Breaching Bullet. Yeah, there we go. I've tried all the weapons. And my opinion of them, some are good, some are not, some I just don't care for. It's all, it's definitely definitely all based on your style of play. I had no idea I would be sticking with the spear. As soon as I saw the spear, I was just looking over at the camera, making sure my shit was straight. Anyway, as soon as I saw the spear, I was like, yo, I am not using this. It is slow. It is dumb. Hey, I am 7. And, okay, well, let's go through, yes, a quick rundown of what we got here. So this is the Bastion, in Bastion. And as you can see, this right side has not been built yet, because I just basically started, I'm like on the 3rd level. I have built a, what is this, an arsenal, where you can go change your weapons, a forge, where you can go make your weapons much better, like for instance, these stars, those are maxed out, so if I wanted to max this out, I would have to spend 1950 of my blue Rooney thingies, and that I don't have. But anyway, we ain't got none of that. I'm going to the distillery. Now this is where you can add stuff. Every level you can add a buff. You find these items throughout the game, or you can buy them from the store. And I am going to go with, yes, health tonics. I don't really have to use health tonics too much. There was actually one that was pretty neato. Thought about using that since I wonder how low my health would be if I did that. Ha ha. Wow. That's junk, and more junk. Whatever. Let's go for this, because whatevs. Alright, now we're going to a stage. I should have been, man. The next thing I need to build is the, there's a shrine where it's kind of like a place where you can add skulls a la Halo to make your game harder. But in this game, it actually benefits because you get more XP and more monies from it. So that's cool. It would be interesting if they did something like that for Halo, but you don't really have XP or monies in that game. So anyway, on to the weapons. You start off with the hammer. That one was really good. I was using that for obviously most of the game. And I was like, yeah, I like this thing. It's quick. It needs to, it does exactly what it does. There's all the monies. The hammer is good. It does what it needs to do. Hits stuff. It hurts things. It's powerful enough. And then you move. Then the next weapon you get is the machete, and that thing's range is ass. So I don't use it at all.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere.
It's over here, more and more monies.
Security is all fired up.
This whole place is falling apart. So what's another weapon that you get? Well, screw the order. But then you have the pike, which is my weapon of choice, only due to range, and one buff you get that it makes your attacks faster. I was like, yo, this thing is terrible. And look at that, I just poked him from way over there. I could probably poke that from there. That is badass. If there was one, if there was a buff to make it like longer, I would have been like, yo, that's my shit right there.
Get along.
Oh, the spyglass. Oh wait. Ah, there we go.
Find some
That's just a little
spyglass.
item nonsense. All I'm just getting it for is XP anyway.
Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
I can just run through here. I don't even have to fight. Uh-oh. I did that, but alright.
Calamity changed everything, even when the wind blows.
I don't know why, but for the longest time, I thought I don't know where I heard it. Maybe I'm just bananas. The narrator, what is hitting me? Oh yeah, that stupid thing. The narrator, for some reason, I thought it was gonna. Oh shit, wrong button. I thought it was gonna be
Well, if we master the winds and the
Morgan Freeman. For some reason, I was like, yo, Morgan Freeman's the narrator for this game. That would have been fucking great.
But the
Had
question
it actually been him. That would have just been
who else
super
would
epic.
take the core? Well,
Oh, there he is.
Survivor stole the thing.
And yes, obviously, since this is a new game plus, I just killed that dude in like 2 hits, and you know, well, it is what it is, for lack of a better term. But I'm just doing this just to, you know, run through the game, talk about my shit. Maybe I'll show one of those horde mode things. I'm not picking that hand grenade up because I don't want to lose my. Oh fuck.
Find time to find it.
Ugh,
These wires to toss those things are plenty far away.
that sucks. Oh, whatever.
Moving gas fellas need some.
And that's why I don't use the hand grenade, huh?
They get real.
Why is it being charged up? I'm confused. I definitely didn't use it that much. I'm just like, yo, this is a hand grenade? Fuck that, I'm out of this bitch. How do I get over there? Oh. Right. See, screw hitting him. You don't need a hand grenade or anything. Just hit him with the pike. Hit him with the spear, yo.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question.
All right, let's talk about the
Who else could have
guns.
survived the calamity?
The repeater is like this crossbow. This choo 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 choo. That's my next favorite, right after the rifle thing that I have now, the carbine. And yeah, that thing is good because basically at the last level you get it to home in on people. So you just sit there, and really the kid, the main character, pretty much homes in on whatever you're after too. So one of the things I like
So we
doing
didn't find the core that time,
is
but that ain't about to stop
kind of
us.
walking around with
We could always see
with my carbine out, and you can move it in a circle freely. But the moment you have an enemy on stage, he kind of just locks onto him, and then at that point you just fucking like shoot him right then and there. Oh shoot! I didn't change my. Got the stupid hand grenades. Golly whiz, man. Ugh. So the moment you lock onto somebody, you can just go ahead and just start firing. It's kind of like back in the day with Resident Evil 2 with auto aim. That was actually pretty neato.
The dead ain't gotta worry about this mess.
And not without
The calamity took
spoiling
everybody
much more than I already have by showing you all the weapons. But there's this one.
faces.
What is that thing called? Mortar. There you go. You get a mortar, and it's like I don't have time to use a mortar. It's like no, we on the move. Obviously, the later in the game you go,
But someone did.
you know, the quicker you gotta be, and that's why I'm just like sticking and moving, and just like if I want to walk around like this, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk around and fucking
It was someone.
shoot people the moment the kid sees them. What am I? The hell? Oh, yes, that's him.
Something so familiar.
The moment the kid sees him, just
It's a
gonna.
snag or two trying to get to him.
just shoot him.
Ain't about to stop.
So like, if there's something. See how he's aiming that way? I didn't aim that way.
Just ain't got time for answers.
Auto aim, baby. Let's go.
The Thunder Brothers didn't make it. They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
And I really did like the narrator throughout this. That was pretty cool. It's like a story being told to you without you having to read it. It was pretty dope, I thought.
They didn't make it.
And he kind of tells you what to do, a la tutorial, because he'll be like, "Yeah, I think it's time to go,"
He survived.
and then you need to go. See, and then there's another little item thing, but I don't really need it.
That man ain't
Oh, hey, nice. Not that I really need any money anyway. I've just upgraded the carbine and this thing and a couple other weapons all the way up, especially like the bow and the repeater. Definitely upgrade those up. The shotgun thing is pretty dope. Oh, fuck it. Well, see, that's why I don't use that hand grenade. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that. Oh, yes.
Kid does what he has to do.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. I don't... Hitting those statues has like... Oh, screw it. Hitting those statues has no effect on anything. I thought I was screwing something up. And, the first time I was going through, I was like, oh, shoot, I didn't mean to hit those dudes like the ashy people on Gears of War. I still have to get that achievement. You gotta run through that whole stage and not accidentally touch any of those dudes, so then they'll fall over. That's pretty crazy. Good old Bastion. I think this game's actually pretty dope. I like the old school kind of top down aspect of old RPGs, and it's nice because it just brings me back to simpler times where you just you attack and evade, and you have two weapons and your special moves and different guns. It just works out, and I didn't have a problem just playing this nonstop. I totally went through from the beginning straight to the end, and was just knocking it out. It was good. As for the story's kind of all right. You know, I'm not one to do reviews or anything, but it was pretty good-ish. Once you have your three main characters that you're talking to, like this guy, and then you meet a girl later, and then the war between like the Ura and the Celadonias and the Celodians and whatever the hell. And it's kind of okay-ish, but it really doesn't mean anything to me because, once again, like since the narrator Rux over here is just kind of telling us shit. And here we go. I'm about to build something else. Boom. I already know what I'm going for next. Trying to make this game harder.
That's why things are gonna be all right.
And let's see. All right, let me put a shrine right here. Now this shrine is what you use to invoke the gods, and this is like the skull. See, this is why this game is just like super easy. So what I'm gonna turn that on. Yeah, foes will be stronger. That's fantastic. That's pretty interesting. All right, so I'm gonna turn on like the easy ones, or the foes will turn. Oh, well, that doesn't sound like much fun. I'm sitting here trying to run through this motherfucker. I'm not turning that on. Yeah, I don't mind that one. That one. Come on, game. Yeah, I definitely want that one on. Yeah, that one's funny. They toss out little bombs when they die. It's pretty interesting. And, see, so if you turn them on, like right now, it's like 45% more XP. And that's pretty crazy. If you want to just level up quick, because you can go through the whole game and like the main thing they want you to do is like get level 5, and that's another thing later on, where you'll build another. I'm gonna turn that one off. You'll build another place like this on the last two places, and what that'll do is
we track down a couple more cores near
there we go.
the city.
All right. And then what that'll do, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, yes, the little goals area. I'm going to edit that shit out. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so now you'll notice that when he wakes up this time,
Kid says a little prayer.
I've got all those little idols on him saying, hey, the game is harder.
Pith orchard. Places of dead
Obviously, that is not the way to go.
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long
Just trying to run through the game, get that last New Game Plus achievement out of the way.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least.
Oh, Jesus.
Then Pith lights up like a rodeo.
Ah, there's the shrine. So this is the introduction to the shrine, but I already had it, so I'm good to go. Now I just got all those on, so I get 35% more XPs and more monies. Wow.
Well, if the gods are alive, there must be plenty sword.
Okay. Yeah, that was more of a challenge, huh? Now everything's not dying in one hit anymore.
Maybe old Pith put a scare in him.
Get wrecked, people. I would be using my shield more often. That's another aspect of the game that was really neato, actually, but it just turns out to be a little too slow sometimes. And it's not that bad. Wow, did I still miss that guy? Wow. Blast! I started using this weapon the first time and kept blowing myself off the side of the wall, like I'd be aiming down here and go, oh, that guy's. Whoa, get the hell off me, sir. So I do this, and go like, ah, and then knock myself off. That was slightly amusing. Where am I?
Gods ain't gonna catch you if you fall.
Yeah. That was dumb.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
See? Didn't find a core, but yada yada. So, he lets you know what the hell is going on, so I guess you don't feel too bad about shit. And that works out. So, I think that's it for this video. Pick it up. Bastion, obviously. You can actually run through it in like a day. It took me about 8 to 10 hours. Of course, I was still trying to do everything and anything, like all the weapon challenges. And those were actually really not that hard. Tips for people that are trying to do them: if you can't do them, off the bat, wait till you upgrade your weapons. Like for instance, the dual pistol. Yeah, I couldn't even do that with my freaking turbo controller, until I even upgraded the damage, which is like tier 4. So as you're going through those, if you can't get them, don't worry about it. The game is really good at letting you know when you're about to go to the last stage, because when you're on the last stage, it's like, yo, we're doing the last stage. Are you sure? Because you're never coming back, stupid. And I like when games do that. Like I said, I'm getting older. I want a simpler game. Give me the easy shit, and let's just call it a day. That's all I got, so, yeah, Bastion. Let's give it a number. 6, 7 out of 10? 6.5. Peace.